Hey guys, how you going? So, week 92 here on the Homestead, getting very close to 100 weeks now, and almost 2 years as well. So on Monday we had a massive setback. I actually threw my back out. I just reached down to grab some dog food, just a handful of dog food from the bowl to give to the cats, and as I stood up I twisted my back and I've really not been able to do much work this week. Which has put me far behind. As you can see, this barn here, I wanted all of that roof gone by the end of this week, but unfortunately all I've managed to do is this part of the building. As you can see, it used to come to here, so all the way along, and there was a whole section of roof in front of that, and I'm currently working on this section here. That's going to continue coming down next week. But yeah, so it's Sunday. On Monday I was just in no condition to actually film anything, and I haven't been able to do any work for about 5 days this week. So that's what I'm up to. So next week we're just going to continue taking down the barn. I'm getting ready to do the path and ready to do the fencing as well. The weather looks like it's going to start warming up, so mid-February I should start planting again. But as it stands now, it's just roof coming down. Anyway, I've had a couple of comments about Beardy here. Some people like it, some people hate it. So what I'm going to ask you to do, and I don't ask for much very often from my followers on YouTube, but if you could leave a like on this video if you want Beardy to stay, and comment down below if you want Beardy to go. So Beardy to go below, or comment if you want Beardy to stay. But whatever you guys get up to, I hope you have a fantastic week. I hope you enjoy yourselves, and I will of course talk to you at the end. So this is Mop Top and Crop Top. This is Mop Top. That one's Crop Top. Mop Top stays inside at night because it gets too cold, and Crop Top's been joining it because Crop Top actually hurt her head. I don't know if you can see, but the poof's not quite the same. Whether she got pecked or whether she caught it, but she's got a nasty head wound. It's all clear up, there's no infection. But they're out today enjoying the old ducky enclosure, separate from the other chickens, just in case they get attacked, because they're both a bit small. And one of them's injured. Well, as you can see, the rubble pile from the roof is getting much bigger. It is of course all going to be path material, going to smash it up and turn it into path like I've got at the front of the house. Going to be putting down this rubber matting underneath the path, and these tiles, because I don't have enough rubber matting, will be going down on the bottom as well. Yeah, so from this angle you can actually see how much of the roof is gone. So that whole section used to extend all the way across to this corner stone here, right in the middle. So all that's come out. There was a whole fence along here with wire on top. That's all gone as well. We're just going to continue working back, but it actually gives you a good view of how they used to make these old roofs. Those Roman style tiles, the same that you see on Baba Vida Fortress in Vidin. The tiles are very, very old. How old I don't know, but the terracotta is actually starting to disintegrate. But so you see, they used to make channels of the tiles going down, and then put another layer of tiles on top to waterproof everything. So all the water runs down into the channels, and then it runs all the way down the roof and off the end as well. So it's pretty much like guttering, but vertical guttering all the way down. Anyway guys, I'm going to continue taking this down, so the roof comes off and then those wood slats get thrown on the floor to be burnt off because they're all rubbish. And we're actually going to be saving some of the wood that's in here, because as you can see, some of it is in very good condition, and up inside, yeah, you see how many holes there are in the roof. That's letting all the water in. But as you can see, some of these beams and some of the joists are still in very good condition. So those are actually going to be the fence posts for the new fence, because they're still in perfect condition. I'm going to strip them down and paint them up. And some of the beams that are in here, they're old hand carved beams. So these are going to be repurposed and go into the new rooms that I'm making as lintels for the door frame. Yeah, some of the wood's in fantastic condition, but you can see some of it where the water drips onto it just starts to rot it away. And this is all black locust, so it must have been wet for a very, very long time to get into this condition. So I've pulled a couple of beams out of that barn, and these beams are going to be matched up and turned into a door frame, much like the top bit of that door, but inside there I've got to knock out a load of wall, and these will be going up first to make the lintel, and I'm going to put some cabling behind it and going through these holes. So we've got some nice lights dangling down inside the wall frame. These are actually nice beams, so they do need a cleaning up, but I'll wait till it's warm enough that they'll dry off, because I don't want them to stay wet for very long. But they'll polish up nice. We'll get some very nice nice looking wood out of these two beams. Hey guys, so this is the very first sign of spring coming out. That's actually a daffodil. It's one of the daffodils I planted last year. There's another couple over there, so the daffodils are starting to sprout. It's very early for them. I'm just also putting in all the stone wall that's coming out of the base of the barn that I'm knocking down. The stones are coming out to make a new stone wall around the Christmas tree. It's going to continue up to there, and as you can see, it connects to the other stone raised bed. But just as we're building it, I'm just putting in more of this little succulent into the gaps. I think it looks really nice once it gets going, having this stuff trailing out of the stone walls. But yeah, so as I go along, I just add a few little pieces of it, and then we'll get a nice cascading effect across the whole stone wall all the way across. Of course, the most sensible one on the homestead during January spends most of her time curled up on the sofa, just chilling out. But Pigsy's okay. Says hello to everyone. Pig? No, she's just going to lick herself. Buttons and Beefenberg are having a little argument over a bit of string. Buttons has it right now. Beef's going to get it back. And they're going to play tug of war for a bit.